Hi Aquarius, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your June 2017 horoscope. Hi Aquarius, how are you all today? So, what is around Aquarius? So, I've already shuffled the cards. So I'm just going to cut it in the middle and then pull because I pre-shuffle them because I kind of waste 2 minutes shuffling. Cut it in the middle and then pull. Oops. 2, 3. I hate to look at the cards and I just saw it. Just saw something. This is your final outcome. And we have 2 decks that we're using today. One is for general, overall general, and this one will be specifically for love. All right. So this one, let's do this first. This one is called Spellcaster's Tarot. Everyone keeps asking me, Aquarius. Spellcaster's Tarot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one's called the Witch's Tarot. And this will be specifically for love. Try to focus on just love with this one. So, if you're curious, the final outcome card is the Guardian Angel card. And this is called the Psychic Tarot deck. And this is called the Gaia Oracle deck. So please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Aquarius. What is around Aquarians for the month of June? Aquarians are your beloved, God. They're your children. Please provide me with the insight so that I could give the message to Aquarians. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Please email me for your own personal readings at psychictracybrown@yahoo.com. Please subscribe. If you're watching, please subscribe. Please email me. Please subscribe. Please like, share with your followers. And by all means, please comment. All right, Aquarius, what's around you? Facing your fears, subconscious release, and healing. Something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. Letting go, restriction, fear. Letting go, restriction, fear. Okay, so this is what I'm getting immediately. I'm getting that there might be some family structure, family order, family conditions, you know. Family needs you to go to school and take a very specific course, like nursing, like go to school and be a nurse, because then you'll have money, you know, and it's kind of tattooed in you or grained in you, you know, from childhood. And you want to do something different, like flock in the fields and paint buttercups, you know. Or you want to be a spiritualist, you know, or a Reiki healer, or a massage therapist, like anything but a nurse, But you're smart enough to be a nurse, ironically enough. Like, you're really, really smart. But is it what you really, really want to do?
Do you know where my mailbox key is?
I get prosperity begins.
My mailbox key.
Where are you going to land?
Of course he did.
Where are you going to land? Where's your destiny? And do you continue on with your education in another area that you're more passionate about? Because if you do, you're going to be alone. No one is going to support this in your family. And if you're married and you're like, let's say you're married and you're like a housewife and you're like, I need to go back to school. Your husband, your wife, no one will support this. Like, you're going to be alone. To the point where you might be so alone that you might sacrifice your relationships. And that includes relationships with parents. Because whatever this is, it's almost like you hear the God's voice inside of you and you're like, no, I think I really just need to do this. I think I just really need to go and be a Reiki healer. And then people are going to be like, that's not a job. Not a job. And it's expensive. You know? And I'm choosing Reiki because that's the only thing that comes to mind. It could be something else. Something that seems silly to others. Right? Like, most parents are like, be a teacher, be a nurse, be a doctor. And you're like, I want to be an actor. That's the favorite one. I just want to be an actor. Like, I just want to sing. I've always just want to sing. And I'm thinking about just singing. Well, California is full of dreamers that has had to leave their parents to say, I'm just going to do this. But what if you're not in your 20s where you have the ability to just frolic in the wind? What if you're 45 and you're like, I just want to be an actor and I'm just going to do this, honey? Wifey, I'm going to do this. You might sacrifice your relationships because what you want and what they see as practical is on two different spectrums. It's not even on the same paradigm. And the two shall never meet. You know why the two shall never meet? Because you did it. You tried it their way. And you can't do it anymore. So my Emperor card shows up. And in this deck, it's a little different. But in my other Emperor card, which is the Witch's Tarot, in the other deck, it's like, I'm going to take my power back. But there's like these people, these children off to the wind. And you're taking your power back and you're ignoring family. You're ignoring anybody that doesn't believe in you. And in this deck, same thing. I'm taking my power back. But this is a fire here. So it's like, I'll burn that bitch down. I need to do this. Aquarius, you're about to get into some trouble because you're going to stick to your guns and you're going to do whatever it is you need to do now. Uranus and Taurus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You just want to try it. You're like, just let me try it. Let me fulfill something. Let me figure it out. I know it's crazy. Got it. I understand. Crazy. You're even going to say, yes, I'm crazy. Yes, yes. Put it all on me. I got to try this. I got to do it. I'm just so bored with my life. I'm bored with my life. I have a good life, but I'm bored. I have a great life, actually, but I'm bored. And you've been trying to juggle, you've been doing a good job juggling, the differences between normal society and your wants and desire. You've been You've been playing a game. I'm just going to play along, and I'm just going to be a trooper, and I'm just going to be normal, whatever normal means to everyone else. But it hurts now. Like, you're just like, one day I'm going to die. And you won't die for another, 60 years. I got you. One day you're going to die. One day, off in the ether. But I'm not going to die until I try this. I'm not going to die until I sing on America's Got Talent. I'm not going to die until I, do something, showcase something, until I put up my art is in a museum somewhere. I create an art show. I'm not going to die unless I figure out how to play the piano. I'm going to play the piano, people. And I'm going to sacrifice, 8 hours of work, because I need 2 hours to play the piano every day to begin learning for a year. And it's expensive. Who knew playing the piano was so expensive? But I'm going to do it. I take care of everybody else. No one suffers at my hands. I'm going to do it. Okay, Virgo, you go do it. Because there will be bloodshed. Oh my God, there will be bloodshed. Because nobody's going to understand what the hell you're talking about. But you understand. Let there be bloodshed. Choose happiness. Choose self for a while. Choose yourself. There's going to be a man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is going to have your back. Make the sacrifice. But, I keep getting something has to die. Like, not death. Do not kill anybody out there, Aquarius, because that's not even your personality to kill. That might be a fire sign. Not you. That might be a crazy Sagittarian. They might kill to get what they want. Not you. But it's to the death, which means my spirit can no longer invest in not doing this. So something has to die, and that means I might compromise my relationships. I might compromise that my mother wants me to be a doctor. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go back to school. And my wife is like, we cannot afford that. Or it also could be like, you know what? It also, I just thought of this. It also could be like, I want to sell my home. And I want to live in a forest. And I want to live off the land. I want to make food from the ground. This is what I'm going to do. This is what we're doing. We might relocate to another country. Like, seriously, you guys are serious about this. Make the sacrifice. Because something has to die. So is it the death of you or the death of what society said is normal? And you're not putting up with this anymore. And you're not worried about money anymore, which is odd for an Aquarian. You guys love money. You guys love money. But you're like, no, it's all wrong. It's off balance. And if people don't follow you, you might do it on your own. Wow, Aquarius. You all got to let me know who this is, because this is not an Aquarian. Even though y'all tried to tell me in one of my videos about that whole cheating thing. You're like, that's not Aquarius. That's not Aquarius. I was like, oh my God. Everyone cheats. Please stop. Like, Aquarius? No. I didn't even know you guys felt that way about yourselves. You guys were so on this pedestal. And I was like, well, look at these Aquarians. Believe in all of this. I was like, okay, I'm not challenging, nor am I judging. All right? This is not you. This is what I believe is not you. Not the cheating part, but this. Giving up everything. Or maybe not doing it right now, but having the desire to give up everything. Because you're tired of what society says. This is normal. You want to give up the normal. You want to give up the ghost. I'm telling you, who's ever married to an Aquarian, has a child, Aquarian child, when that person gets quiet, you all are in trouble. When they go inside, They are trying to find the namaste inside of them. And when they figure out that namaste, poof, they are gone. They are gone. They will tell you what it is that they need from you. And they're like, let's just do this. It's almost like being a teenager. You know when you're a teenager and you hate your parents? And you hate your parents? And then you're like, let's just run away together. And one person always goes, no, my mom will kill me. My dad will kill me. But don't you both run away together anyways? Isn't that beautiful when you just go, and we ran away, and we just did it. All right, Aquarians, don't be afraid to live out your best life. Don't be afraid to live out your best life. Please do not be afraid to live out your best life. It's going to be hard to figure out. People will get hurt in the end, or they will feel hurt in the end. But where's your destiny? Where's your destiny? Live out your best life. And it'll be healing. I promise. I promise. All right. Well, let's see what love has for you guys. Stay balanced. Stay balanced. There's something between morals and lack of morals. Stay balanced. The ships are coming in. Good things are coming in. Money's a concern. 7 of Wands. Some of you are going to get married, and some of you may get married because a baby walked in. Okay? Because a family showed up. Not so worried about money, but worried about money. Worried about a lot of money and not so worried about money. Keep your focus off of money. Keep your focus off of money. But money's all over the place. Jesus Christ. 7 of Pentacles means you work really hard for the money. You're actually very kind and generous people. Probably would give the shirt off your back for anyone that you love. Hold on to your money for right now. There's going to be some issues with money. Even those of wealth, even Aquarians of wealth will have some issues with money. Okay? Some of you may wind up getting married to someone who doesn't have enough money. There's a nurturing that's coming out of you. And the marriage, the relationship, the marriage gets forged because of the pregnancy. And it may be forged by someone that doesn't have enough money. They're not bringing enough money to the table. There's a fire sign man, an air sign man, and a family. So some of you might have a choice between a fire sign man and an air sign man, and maybe blending families, maybe something like that. If you're choosing between a fire sign man and an air sign man, one of the men doesn't know about the other, but one of them find out, and one of them loses it. So if you can keep this a secret and just choose, I would say choose quickly. One of them has more money than the other. Do not choose money. And one of them gets sick. One of them, like, literally gets sick. And it's in the sickness that love is forged. One of them has a really good job. Really good job. And you have some fear of walking away from the other. All right. For others, real love shows up. Real love shows up. But whoever you're in love, real love shows up, but whoever you're in love with your mother figure hates them. Your mother figure would rather see the demise instead of the love. Like they can't see love for you. So you're going to have a problem with the mother figure. I also think there's another choice that this mother has for you. I also think it has something to do with cultural significance or stepping out of your culture, and that could be part of the problem. Also could be that the mother has an issue because a child was reared outside, like, of norm. I got these things with normal. What's norm for you, Aquarians, this month? And you're scared because you want to hide it for a minute. Like, you either don't tell anybody or you hide it. Feels like a man, Aquarius, that hides someone that he does love. And the woman knows that he's hiding it, but she can't push him because she's never met the parent. It's a nightmare. I think the baby's born before you guys, the Aquarian admits that this baby is here, and then the mother hates the person. Like, it's just bad. There's a lot of hope with the water sign man, a lot, and he is fighting for you. He's trying to get you to understand. I'm fighting for you. Stop fighting me because I'm fighting for you. I like him. And he will fight and make sacrifices. So if this guy shows up, a water sign man, he's making sacrifices to you, the action in itself is love. And if you could stop and recognize it, which I think you do, you will begin to understand that this man, this water sign man, just really loves you. There's a fire sign man that's coming. Looks like he's coming with a child. Very spoiled, very selfish, but very magical. And you just may like that. But remember, the fire sign man could be connected to a decision. Yeah, there's a mother figure that's involved because I feel like a baby has been born and she's a strong character. You can't change her. Don't think, maybe time. I don't even believe time will help. Because there's an air sign woman involved, a baby involved, and maybe in a year this mother figure will come around. And when I mean come around, the baby she's going to love, the Aquarian, I think the Aquarian is going to have a bigger problem with this mother figure. But everything changes. Whatever happens, let me just see something. Whatever happens moving forward, just watch the choice and watch the choice that involves too much drinking. Okay? There's a lot of honesty in drinking, but watch the choice that involves too much drinking. All right? Because there's a game changer that needs to be faced. I really like this water sign man, though. And then there's an earth sign man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is also in a picture. There's a legal situation that you're not going to want to know what to do about it, but don't worry about the legal situation right now. Could mean a divorce. But I definitely see pregnancy here. All right, guys, I better stop here. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. There's a earth sign woman that you might have to put in the past. You will hurt her feelings. It is for the better. Don't be afraid to just say to someone, I can't do this. Like, I just don't feel it. Just be honest. Did I tell you about honesty before? Did I say something about... Be honest. That's what it is. Be honest. Please, be honest. That's your biggest problem, Aquarian. Not being honest enough. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here. Let's look at your final outcome card. Your final outcome card is the Seven of Thought. And it's you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. See? It all talks together. Whether the truth, honesty, truth, was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone. Remember I said you're going to go inside yourself if that's what you need, because once you become aware, you can't go back. And that means do what you want to do. Don't worry about the consequences. Whatever it is you want to do is healing for you, and you matter. All right, Aquarian, please email me at psychictracybrown@yahoo.com if you want to elaborate more. Please subscribe. If you're watching, please subscribe. Please like, share, comment. Please look at the reading for your sun, moon, and rising. Bye, Aquarians.